Two thugs had just pulled off a robbery and were heading off to celebrate when suddenly a car came barreling straight toward them. The driver pulled out a knife and stabbed one of the thugs in the side, then slammed on the gas to make his getaway. But one thug clung to the car, refusing to let go no matter how hard the driver swerved. When the thug drew a gun, the driver grabbed his hand, wrestled the weapon away, and fired several shots through the car roof. It was the man's first time killing someone, and the rush of adrenaline made him vomit. But today, he was out for vengeance for his son, so he forced down the nausea and drove straight to a gang hideout. There, he tossed a package onto the rooftop. Inside the package were the severed fingers of the two thugs. When the gang boss saw them, he flew into a rage, assuming it was an attack from a rival crew, and ordered his men to retaliate. The streets quickly erupted into a full-blown gunfight. In the middle of the crossfire, a female cop who had just arrived was struck down by a bullet. Seeing this, the man chambered a round in his pistol, floored the accelerator, and rammed straight into the firefight. He fired wildly from the moving car. The gangsters, caught off guard, were taken out in a storm of gunfire. One man at the scene filmed everything on his phone and sent the footage to the gang boss. But as he tried to slip away, the driver suddenly plowed into him with the car. The man picked up the fallen phone, aimed his gun at the cameraman, and executed him on the spot. Across the street, the gang boss witnessed his subordinate's death through the live feed. It reminded him of a man he had killed a year ago. An ominous feeling gnawed at him. Just then, another gangster spotted the driver and jumped into a vehicle, trying to run him down. The impact caught the driver off guard, but he didn't panic. He shifted gears, slammed the gas, and swerved into a narrow alley. He slowed intentionally. As the pursuing thug closed in and raised his gun, the driver suddenly grabbed his arm and pinned him against the wall with his car. Sparks flew. The thug was forced to abandon his bike, clinging desperately to the car door, until the next second, a concrete pillar smashed him to the ground. The man parked inside an abandoned factory. He picked up his son's favorite music box, threw on a trench coat, mounted a motorcycle, and roared off toward his final destination.